Hush up, boy. Know the little expression, time is money. As one computer said, if you're on the train and they say Portal Bridge, you know you better make other plans. Why? As one computer said... That's like just flat out acknowledging. We've been doing everything we can do to keep Biden from being the nominee, and guess what? We tried it in Iraq. It's not working, so now we're going to try, in Iran? Excuse me. We tried in Ukraine.
Yes.
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives. And because of the fact this year, we're delivering the biggest drop in deficit in the history of the United States of America. We're changing people's lives.
Do you speak any English?
We're changing people's lives.
Ms. McGill, as president of UPenn, can you give us some insight into why Joe Biden was paid almost $1 million by UPenn? What were his responsibilities when he is at UPenn? Did he teach a class?
I appreciate the question. President Biden was a professor of practice at University of Pennsylvania for a little over 2 years. My understanding is that his salary was $400,000 a year. We also had Mr. Jeb Bush as a professor of practice at University of Pennsylvania. President Biden had a wide variety of obligations. He was in many different classes.
What obligations exactly did he have?
He held seminars. He was in many different classes. He interacted with thousands of students over the time he was there. Mm-hmm. He invited speakers. The goal of the center was to enhance...
For $400,000, anonymous Chinese donations poured into UPenn after your university hired Joe Biden, and he appeared to have a no-show job.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain just committed suicide.
Hey, Judge, how are you? I don't know why you wanted the job, man. I appoint all those federal judges, but, thank you for serving. I'm not kidding. You want to come and make a speech? Hush up, boy.
Oh my God!
Hush up, boy. I was sitting in my kitchen yesterday, and there's a sunroom off the kitchen, and my wife was there with her sister and a good friend named Mary Ann, and she was saying, do you realize it's over $5 for a pound of hamburger meat? $5? Well, this is partly, the pound of beef today costs $5 compared to less than $4 before the pandemic.
Show is some freaky shit.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to be quiet, right? I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Eventually, I'm going to say something to you. Guess what? In the process, I'm cutting the federal budget $168 billion. You know why? Because Medicare doesn't have to pay out those exorbitant, undeserved fees. They'll pay out what it's worth. Thank you all very much, and thank the press for being here. We're going to go private now.
Mr. President, if Americans are still in Afghanistan after the final... Thank you, guys. What will you do if Americans are still there after the deadline?
Oh my God!
Are Republicans negotiating in good faith?
This goes in stages.
Mr.
I've
President,
been in these negotiations before. It started off, shush up, okay? Thank you. It goes in stages. What happens is the first meetings weren't all that progressive. The second ones were. The third one was. And then what happens is the carriers go back to the principals and say, this is what we're thinking about. And then people put down new claims. I still believe we'll be able to avoid a default and we'll get something decent done.
Can we get a deal by the end of the week? Mr. President, are you happy with the China statement? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Mr. President.